Public bathrooms give me anxiety. Not that I can't go, I have to go. I mean, when I was homeless for that year, and even now, living in a trailer, I don't use my bathroom because it's too cold, because my tanks will freeze. So I have to go and use this, public bathroom. But it works for me because, in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, nobody else is using it. It's great, Have a nice BM in the middle of the night. But, sometimes you can't make it. I used to clean Home Depots and lots of places, lots of toilets. People are disgusting. I don't know why people can't flush. I don't know. And anybody that's a janitor knows exactly what I'm talking about. But people go in there and they don't flush. I don't know if they think it's that much grosser after wiping their backsides, right? Probably getting a fair share of feces on their hands, that it's any grosser to just touch that knob, and make sure it flushes. Or maybe the generation assumes that everything's automatic and that it will flush. But it's so gross going into a stall and, leaving a present. I swear there are people that do this just for the high of letting somebody else flush for them. But man, I cleaned a lot of stalls and it's disgusting. So gross. Although as a nurse, I guess I don't have that big of a problem with feces. I clean people all the time. I don't think my sense of smell is that great because I don't vomit and stuff. I know a lot of people can't hold that in, but it's kind of gross to clean up feces. You just kind of get used to it after a while. It's just like whatever. And you see everybody's you-know-what, and it all just blends together. I think it's ruined sex for me now and ever in the future. I've done so many catheters, and it's just lost all of its excitement when you do that as a nurse. It's so true. There's no set of fantasies that make that any better, right? Anyway. You ever think about, the best place to fart, right? Usually when you're on the toilet, just kind of comes out, but it's terrible in a public bathroom. It's terrible even in your home, right? You're just like, who's going to hear that? You start feeling anxiety over that, or at least I do. And I'm just like, gotta keep this as quiet as possible if I'm in public. I love that they're making private little family restrooms. I pick those every time. Oh my gosh. It's nice. You can lock the door. You can take your time. Nobody's messing with you. You can keep things clean. Everything usually is clean. Except for the couple diapers they leave, the mommies leave in there. They can make the place, smell bad. But, you know what? That's fine. It's still worth not going to the bathroom 3 stalls over, right? But, I don't know. You're still nervous about farting. I think the best place in the world, in my opinion, to fart is in your car. Because when you're driving by yourself, you've got these, you can instantly roll down the windows. Unless you're that person that just, likes the smell of their own brand, right? But it's nice. You've got you've got your instant vents. You just be careful not to fart at a light, because you'll have to sit in it for a while until the light turns green. So, I don't know. Gotta be careful with that. But it still is the best place. I still feel like people would think maybe in your own home is the best place, but really, when you're in your house, there's no ventilation. You have to wait till the air clears. And that's even grosser, right? It has to blend in with the rest of the air just so your body doesn't sense that it's there anymore, but really, it is. Those fart molecules are still there in the air. They are still all over in your house, all the time. They don't just dissipate just because your body, it goes below the level that your body can sense it. No, it's still there. You're living in your own feces. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. But anyway, that's life. I mean, who am I to talk? I think I'd mentioned this before on the blog, but because of the cold weather, sometimes I drink, and sometimes I don't want to walk all the way to our little public restroom here in my RV park. I have this cool cooler that I turned into a septic tank. And I use the cooler to urinate in. So, that's kind of fun. That is disgusting. Well, whatever. Is it really, though? It's like the same thing you do under your RV. You keep a septic tank. I mean, really, is it so gross? I guess it is gross, but I don't let anybody go in there, ever. Not so many people know about it. I guess the world knows about it now, but whatever. Anyway, I think that's less gross than sitting in your own feces and urine in like a diaper. And when you get older, that's just kind of how it goes. The rashes and the itching. Poor people. It's such an irritating thing for the skin. Like, you kind of want to go out before you get too old, really. You start reverting back to, infancy. Your mind reverts back, everything reverts back to when you're a baby, right? And you lose your incontinence and you can't go to the bathroom. Because if you do, you'll break a hip and then you'll die from that. It's almost as bad as dying on the toilet, right? Bearing down, having a heart attack, having a stroke on the toilet, and just stroking out. I mean, gosh. The best stories are when people die having sex, but, that's another episode, right? But, anyway. Bowel movements, everybody does them, right? My little 3-year-old, he's still in diapers, he refuses. It's a little stinker, he refuses to go in. He totally reverts back every time he comes with me. He asks for his baba, he wants me to hold him and snuggle him and change his diaper. He's a little monster. But it's cute, it's endearing, because he wants me to be daddy for him, right? And give him that kind of attention, and I do. I'm such a sucker. Of course I give in. But I keep pressuring him, he's got to be a big boy and go on the big toilet, And he does with mommy just fine. But when he comes with daddy, it's like, let's revert back to being one. And it's a little thing we do. I try, but it's hard. The kid's adorable. He's 3. That's gonna go away so soon, and I'm never gonna be able to snuggle with my guy again. I don't want to lose that. Oh, well, that was a great discussion on poop, farting in the car. These are all good things to talk about.